Why can't I identify as a black lesbian?
Well, firstly, I mean, it was.
I'm serious. I'm serious. If I can identify as anything without any need to prove I'm actually what that is, why can't I, on International Women's Day, say I'm Piers Morgan, I'm a black lesbian?
I think taking it to a kind of absurd status,
I think
we're
that's
talking
what,
about quite a
with
strong
respect, I think that
change.
you'd already opened the absurdity door by saying it is limitless. You can do what you like. Anyone can say, I'm a woman. So I simply ask you.
There was some fucking knucklehead that was getting interviewed. They said if Mike Tyson identified as a woman, should he be able to fight women? And they were like, well, the short answer is yes.
Lord.
No, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Biden supporter. But come on now. This transgender stuff has to get under control. You're born man or woman. That's it. The Lord don't make mistakes. You're man or woman. That's why they have the gender reveal parties. There's only two choices. Man or woman. Boy or girl. So let's stop it. Let's stop this.
Mike Tyson, if he identifies as a female, should he be allowed to box?
The short answer is yes.
After 20 fights, I was undefeated. Only one fighter stood between me and the belt.
You got this chick, she's nothing.
On day one, I will sign a new executive order to cut federal funding for any school pushing critical race theory, transgender insanity, and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content on our children. And I will not give one penny to any school that has a vaccine mandate or a mask mandate. And who can believe I would have to say this? I will keep men out of women's sports. Can you believe that? And as I did for 4 years, and it wasn't easy, I will fully uphold the Second Amendment. I will protect innocent life, and we will restore free speech in America once again.
I'm voting for Trump. So what somebody's going to do about it?
I mean, I'm going to disagree with you.
So what?
Yeah, does it make you feel weird that people...
No, so what?
Why is it people care about your opinion so much? Is that weird to you that people freak out about your opinions?
No, they believe I have a lot of followers, this and that, but this is my opinion. If I like Donald Trump and I want to vote for him, I'm going to do it. So what? What are you going to do? Beat me up?
No,
I don't think so.
No, it's not.
No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. It was all when the radical left invented it just a few years ago. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination and the elimination of federal funding. As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. The bill will also make clear that Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports, and we will protect the rights of parents from being forced to allow their minor child to assume a gender which is new and an identity without the parents' consent. The identity will not be new, and it will not be without parental consent. No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of In all of human history, nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. It was all when the radical left invented it just a few years ago. Under my leadership, this madness will end. Thank you very much. No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth.
Donald Trump is reportedly planning an executive order to remove all transgender members from the US military. This move would affect an estimated 15,000 active transgender service members who would be medically discharged as unfit to serve. It would also impose a ban on any transgender individuals from enlisting in the US military. This comes as all branches of armed forces are struggling to meet recruitment targets. Trump has criticized the so-called woke practices in the military. He claims that senior officers are more concerned about diversity and inclusion than on preparing the US military for combat. The proposed policy echoes Trump's first term, during which he barred transgender individuals from enlisting in the army, while allowing those already serving to retain their position. When President Biden took over, he reversed the order. But under this proposal, even those with decades of service under their belt, they will be forced out. Transgender individuals warn that this ban will cause them personal hardship, damaging military morale and readiness. For more on this story, visit thetimes.com.